and they didn't.
What happened?
So but it's his mama.
So I told mama. I snitched. I told mama, and mama was like, "All right, I'm gonna send you some, and don't get him none."
What kind
she give him? Not give him.
What
kind
it's
his mama,
what
bro.
kind she sending?
Did she turn on me over some cookies?
What kind she sending?
He turned on you over some cookies.
Chocolate chip and pecan and M&M cookies.
I didn't
even get that.
You don't get that. You don't get that.
It's a secret recording running right now. So,
just so you know.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Y'all can get that.
The message is out there. Wild Child and got the cookies. Let's go ahead and start this thing, baby.
Yeah.
Whether you're in the kitchen, the car, the gym, or sneaking off on extended break, even on the toilet, you're listening to the best podcast. Excuse me, the best pimpcast you could be listening to right now. So catch a vibe with us. It's Velvet Vibes Pimpcast. Let's do it again.
Velvet Vibes Pimpcast.
Explosions and the drink is tasting lovely already. You know what's good in this motherfucker? Okay!
Yes, sir.
As usual, here with the motherfucking Velvet Vibes Pimpcast, that dynasty. We're gonna get ready to get them rolling, cause who do we have in the house? A guest that was here. A man, a myth, a legend. Go ahead, because he's going to
finish him.
You know what's good. We've got the New York Miss in the house.
What up? Y'all just in the building.
You know what's good? I think this motherfucker needs a bum. Cause you know he's gonna be talking shit. Like he always do.
You damn right.
And then of course, and you know, this guy talks good shit because I introduced him before I introduced my own self. Let me introduce myself. It's the OG Velvet Jugganaut. You know what's going on.
You know what's the motherfucking Jugganaut?
Yeah, baby. And who we got in this motherfucker, as always?
Wild child.
Apparently there's a wild child in the building. What's good, my guy?
I start and I always finish. You're welcome.
That's a concern already. Oh, what's going on? There's a guy by the name of the Scorpion King. What is this? Is it raining in here right in the studio?
What's good? I'm the nigga that they always love to hate.
Uh-oh. He's on fire again.
Get over here! Scorpion King.
Let me tell you something. First off, I have a strange feeling that something I need to express here. Go ahead and do it. Shots fired. Why are the motherfucking shots fired? Why are they trying to mute R. Kelly? Why? I know why. But why? How can you... Hold on, do you all agree with this?
They don't like his music.
No, they like his music.
They love his music.
They don't like him as a person.
They don't like what he... I'm gonna just say this. Speaking my piece. I can separate the music from the fuckery that he's got going on. All the shit he got going on. I'm not saying that's cool at all. But step in the name of love? Yeah. Homie Lover Friend remix?
First of all,
you remind me of
12 play. What is you talking about?
The whole 12 play.
Let's get to it, bro. 12 play. Come on now.
Are you cool with no R. Kelly?
No, I'm not.
Because all I'm gonna say is when people said, they were saying intriguing things about Michael Jackson, and We didn't get rid of Michael Jackson.
Oh, we definitely get rid of
We
Michael.
wasn't rolling with what they were saying, and we were hoping it wasn't true.
It's true.
But we have to remember the time.
Yeah, you did.
And in this case, I'm going to have to step in the name of love.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
I got to step in the name of love, and I'm not going to keep it on the down low.
Okay.
Because when you want to get that honey love,
Okay.
and you want to let her know that she reminds you of your Jeep.
Okay. Yeah.
And even when you think about the features, and you say, you don't have to remind me of my Jeep. But when we say be careful, we're not talking about Cardi B. We're talking about with Sparkle. You better be careful what you say to me.
You was foolish.
Cause it might turn around on you. But I gotta say this. Machine guns. Cause I'm still rolling. Matter of fact, Machine Gun Kelly. We're talking about R. Kelly. But anyway, before we jump into this intriguing Friendzone shit, because we gotta talk about it, it was one of our previous episodes. I think I got too drunk and I failed and didn't keep my promise. Towards the end of the episode, I had said, matter of fact, Wild Child, you brought it up. You was like, we need to talk about virgins.
Yes.
And there was a story that I was like, I said, it's a story I'm gonna tell. But I was like, we're gonna do it next time. When next time came, I didn't tell that story.
Yeah.
But luckily, I go back and listen to our shit. I gotta tell you a story. And that's why we don't got no other opener. I want to tell you a story. I want to tell all of y'all a story. And I want to hear your thoughts on this.
Oh, Lord.
Now,
Lord.
We all seen the movie 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
There was a gentleman that I knew. He was close to it. He was like 35 or something like that.
Okay.
He told me he had never had intercourse in all of his life.
Okay.
Now, of course, first thing I thought was, A, you're lying, or maybe it's a religious thing or something like that. I was like, I'm not saying I could go that way, but if he says, it's a religious thing, I might just be like, I'm going to respect it, but I couldn't do it.
Right.
But it wasn't that. And then we even tried to, us guys, we would be talking about magical conversation like most gentlemen do.
That's right.
And we were talking about some of the things we did on previous evenings at the bar or whatever was going on. And we invited him to the bar. He said no. We invited him to the club. No. We invited him to the club of nudity.
So he wasn't trying to get no case.
So I told him, I said, look, and he was like, I know you're going to try to put the pressure on me and make me, do things I don't want to do. I'm trying to do it when I'm ready. But he was like, but I don't think I'll ever be ready because he said sex is the weakness of man, which is true.
Very true.
Very true. But he was like, sex is the weakness of man, so I want no part of it. So the first thing I thought is what anybody would think. I was like, and I'm not judging here. I was just like, maybe he's gay. I was like, maybe he's just not into women. Ooh. I was like, this is the first person I ever seen that wasn't straight or gay. Right. He wasn't into anything.
Right.
I just straight out asked him. I was like, if you gay, that's cool. If that's that's what you do. And he was like, no. He was like, I'm not gay. I'm not straight. He said he's asexual. So I might.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna tell a story real quick. Okay. Finish this story, and because I need y'all's feedback. So, and I hope I'm not. I hope nobody's gonna call the cops. But let me just say it because I'm gonna tell my piece anyway. I'm gonna testify in here at this court. I paid a woman to take it from him. I don't know if that's considered prostitution.
Yes, it is.
And maybe a little rape.
Yeah, right?
It's not rape. It's surprise sex.
So she
don't worry, homie. I got you sex.
She was like, I don't believe you. She was like, I'm lying or something like that. And I was like, no. And then other people knew about it because he was very vocal about it. It wasn't like something he was embarrassed of. He was like, no, I don't believe in sex. So she went to his house. She got him to agree. And he was a nerdy guy, which y'all probably already pictured that. He was into his Blu-ray player and his cameras and his laptop, and he was all about that. And
World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Dungeons.
Pokemon, maybe a little bit.
I'm a nerd myself, but I have magical beliefs when it comes to that.
There you go.
He went over, she came over to his house and they did have the date. Of course, I wasn't there. I just, she went through with it and I came to work the next day And I was like, what happened with old girl? And I was like, he can't turn it down if it's like right there. He'll just be like, I'm gonna just go and do it. He was like, oh, we had a great time. We watched a movie. After the movie, we kind of, talked a little and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, what else?
Right.
What
Get
else?
to the gritty.
Yeah.
Nitty gritty.
So then he tells me, he's like, yeah, it was cool until she got close to me. I was like, what happened? He said, well, she sat on the couch and put her arm around me, and then she, just went in for a kiss. And I was like, oh shit. And I was like, what did you do? He said, I kicked that bitch out of my house.
Hey, did you get a refund?
Nah. It was only it was like $15. So.
Oh, dang, she cheated.
Yeah.
Dang.
She. Well, to not make her look that bad, she kind of liked the guy anyway.
Oh, okay.
But I just threw that on, and I was like, I just gonna throw 15 on you. I ain't saying that you low class, but I'm just like, you gonna do it
Get
anyway.
a little initiative.
You was already doing it anyway. I'm just gonna throw you this 15. So she went over there and failed. Now, and this guy, he still works where I used to work, and I still, when I go to that establishment, I still see him in there. In the meat department, which means it's a grocery store. Yeah. I ain't gonna put no more details up.
There you go.
But, he's still there. And when I asked him, I was like, it's years later. I think he's like 38 or something now. Yeah. I was like, so did you do it yet? He was like, nah. So he's probably gonna hit that 40 number. Yeah. He told me that he felt some strange feelings, and he said he don't even take care of himself in a handheld manner. Oh. So he don't even know what it's like to put the tartar sauce outside of his body. Oh. Now, I'm looking here at the minutes here, and he looks.
Not for you, my guy.
What's your comments on this guy?
I'm speechless. Yo, what? Where did they make him at? I don't know what to say.
Have you heard of this before?
Never in my life. Ever.
He was made in Taiwan.
Like,
just playing.
Ever. I've never heard of no shit like that. Ever.
Boy, that's
and I was tripping when I first heard that he never had it. But then I quit tripping off that, and I started tripping off the fact that he didn't want to. Like, it's not like he's the only person in the world that never, that's that age. That I'm sure it's not majority of people. That's not the case. Right. But I'm sure there's somebody else that exists. But when he said he don't want to do it, he don't even think about it. That's when I'm like, is this a new form of? I might have found something that scientists would be pleased to find.
Right. It's probably a lot easier for him because he doesn't know what ejaculating feels like.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Right. So. I guarantee I'll put the house on and the car on. The first time he catch one,
he gonna be a slut.
It's a wrap after that. That's it.
Yeah, he gonna be a slut.
Oh boy, what? That's it. It's over. It's easy for him to do now because he has no clue what that feels like.
And he said that the girl was because I was like, was she even attractive to you? He was like, yeah. He was like, he found her attractive, and he was like, she's a nice looking girl. And I was like, and when she kissed you tried to kiss you, the first thing you thought was get out of my house. And he was like, yeah, I kicked that bitch out. And he said it like that. It was like, I told that bitch.
That's deeper than physical. That's psychological, bro.
That's a whole.
You need to go lay on the couch and talk to somebody professional about that. I don't know what's wrong with him. He tripping.
Scorpion King, what are your thoughts on this?
No comment at all.
Hey, throw that whole nigga away. Throw him the fuck away.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. God, hey, bro, I can't sit here and let no.
Whatever grocery store he work at, I don't want nothing from him. Not a single thing.
He work in the meat department. I'm a vegetarian.
Oh my
Just
God.
that quick.
Well, I don't even eat.
Oh my God.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That's some real ish right there. I can't even grasp. Like, I remember, when I was a virgin. You know what I'm saying? So, like, of course, I've never done it, you know what I'm saying? But when I actually flipped that switch and actually did do it.
You wasn't saying get out of my house, bitch?
Boy.
After that?
I'll put on the Scorpion King. Get over here! You know? Get over here! We about to...
Get over here!
Oh, shoot.
That's crazy. Hey, here's the thing, though. I've met an actually older lady, Puerto Rican lady. She was like maybe 45, something like that. She was a virgin. in the military.
Was this religious?
She was a nun her entire life.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she joined the military, and once her time was up, I ended up, PCS and changing duty stations before, but her time was coming to an end, and she was going back to Puerto Rico and going right back to being a nun.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I get that. That's a religious thing.
See, and that's what I was saying about him. Like, I'm not, like I said, once again, I'm not saying I could have done that, but if somebody say that, I'm not going to be like, you're an idiot. Or,
right, exactly.
I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to be like, you're stronger than me. Exactly. I might just think of it that way. But when
I understood.
When he said, I never even think about it, it doesn't even cross my mind.
Would choke yourself twice.
Like,
please.
It doesn't even cross my mind. Like, and I've seen how he gets over, like, he was like, oh my god. I remember this was like when Blu-ray was first popping. He was like, oh my god, I got a Blu-ray player. I thought he was close right then.
Yeah, you thought he was gonna bust one right now?
I was like, okay. If that makes you feel that way,
I can't, bro. Like,
I was concerned if I reached in my wallet for this. I said, I have to make sure this happens so I can hear it. Cause I just want to
scientific purposes, bro.
That is, bro. Yeah. Hey, put him on Google or something, bro. Like, we need to get some answers.
I'm gonna look for real.
We need to get some answers on that, bro. Cause
it has to be a thing. Like, it has to be
entirely no sense to me if it ain't for like a.
So what's his testosterone levels at? Cause he's
3.
I'm a nigga. Like, I think about it every 0.2 something milliseconds.
Yeah. Let alone
everything I look at, I'm be like, I wonder if I can fuck that.
Yeah. You don't go around saying, I never thought of this.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't.
Absolutely not.
No.
Now, I heard of people getting kicked out because that's not what you wanted from this person.
Right.
But just to be like, I don't want. And then he said, I was attracted to her.
And you don't want it ever?
Yeah.
In your life?
Oh my god.
That's bad, bro.
That's the bad part. He wanted it, but then he still kicked out at the same time.
But you know what? It's admirable in a way. Like, I'm kind of like, not that I want to do it, that kind of admirable, but I'm like, the fact that you can do that. You can sit and say, I want this, and still say, get out of here. Like, I don't even want to know.
I like to just, I am not that strong, so.
Right?
I will cave in, boy. You hear me?
Exactly.
As soon as she lean in, I'm coming straight out the clothes.
Boy, I'm pulling Bruce Almighty's out the clothes, boy.
Especially, you gotta think, if you never had it in your life, and this was the moment, and of course you're gonna even more, how you saying you'll jump out your garments, you might would have ripped your hit the Incredible Hulk real quick. How you remember how Hulk Hogan, you Hulkamaniacs! Yeah. Then pulled your shirt open.
I would have, this is Sparta in this bitch. We would have gone down.
Keep the bed to the side.
Yep. Shit, something would have happened, bro. I can't sit here and have a lady friend in front of me and, you know what I'm saying?
And the moment has come.
She's over here sliding and rubbing and she leaning in for the real deal, Holyfield.
Hey, you say get out of here.
Boy, I'm putting my gloves on. Let's go.
You want to go?
Gloves on. Let's go. We gotta go a few rounds.
So I'm gonna tell you what. So this brings me to an intriguing point that we have here. I had to jot this one down because I wanted to make sure. I had a scientific moment this morning.
Okay.
Because being that we're talking about Friendzone.
All right.
So in my experiment, I noticed that what can get you in the friend zone is not knowing your own strength. And it might sound strange, but I'm gonna explain this, and y'all can agree or disagree. But
okay.
I think if every person has something you're good at, or you know what I'm saying, like if you know what category you fall in, it's easy to control that. Now me, and I think the same applies for you, S.A. Watch Out. I'm the funny guy. Yeah. Like normally I'm the funny guy. So at the same time, I believe if you do too much of that, so just say if I'm always joking, oh, he's so funny, he's great. If I overdo that, then I become like a brother. Yeah. He's like a brother to me. Hear me out. If you're the money guy, which I'm never gonna be that guy because we already discussed tricking. But if you give her money one time, it's just a little thing like, oh, I don't got no gas, I got you. It wasn't no big thing, you getting played or nothing like that. You did it. She need money again, you did it. And you did it again. Now you're that guy. You're like a brother now. A money giving brother.
Okay.
So I think we need to identify. But hold on, I think this gentleman down here, the good old New York Menace, has some feedback in regards. Can you agree or disagree?
I definitely agree with the money.
Yeah.
I wholeheartedly support that statement. However, I find that humor is like a straight way
into the case.
Of course. But what I'm saying is, if you overdo, so I think, and this is why my point is, I'm saying if I'm funny, and you know I'm always making you laugh, cool. If I overdo that, and if I'm always joking, and then like I have never established at any point that like I got a purpose, like you know I could tell 15 jokes Monday, and then Tuesday I might tell 7, and then I might be like, you know, what's up? You here for a reason? You know, I didn't invite you over to do a stand-up comedy session here.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? But if you keep doing it, then you're gonna be like, well, you're just like a brother to me,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Understandable. Well, that falls on you. You have to.
You got to know when to pull the trigger.
Yeah, exactly. Recognize your opening and go for it. Swing for the fence.
Because see, that's what I think. A lot of people. I've seen a lot of people not pull the trigger. Like they was in there. Maybe they're just good. They talk well. They're like, I just like talking to you. And then they just sit up all night and talk and look at the stars. And then they do that they go over there 7 days. And they do that for 7 days.
I ain't the nigga for
so they don't never say like, oh, by the way, I had a goal. I was over here for a goal. Or,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's another agenda.
Yeah.
That's another purpose you hear.
Now, if you legit going through something and you need to vent, of course I'm gonna hear you out. You know, right?
Until the limit.
Yeah. No, if you're really going through, you know, some people were going through real life crises.
Yeah.
You know? So I'll be there to listen to you, but just regular conversation. Nah, I got an angle. I got an ulterior motive. I'm trying to slide. What's up?
Oh my god.
You know, I listen. Yeah, girl. Yeah, tell me about that girl at work that be getting on your nerves. And as soon as you take a break, I'll be like, yeah, so what's up with me and you?
Yeah. So you're gonna put the worm on the hook and catch the fish.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I have made my way to some friend zones.
That's where I was headed next. I was gonna wonder.
I can testify to that. I've been there. I've seen it happen.
Yeah. So I know like this one. I was like, this episode is gonna be like, yeah, I got some shit I can attest to.
Yeah. So
and this is even in high school. Like it even rolls back to where, you know, like you said, I am the funny guy. Like, nigga got jokes. Boy got jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like you said, if you overdo it, which is real, and you don't come with that agenda and you don't pull that trigger, you stay right there and you just be that guy. So I understand.
I need to hear about when you got in the friend zone and now what you would have did different, being that you've been in the friend zone.
I would have spoke my truth. Real talk. I would have spoke my truth. Like, hey, look. These jokes come with a cost. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? These jokes come with a cost.
I have
and the cost is cakes.
Yeah.
That's real.
The taste of cakes.
So, but I've learned and I've grown from it, and you know now I try to figure out and like I said, pick and choose, and if I really want to or not, because I already know these jokes is literally, as you know, Menace said, is a gateway. You know what I'm saying? It opened up the floodgates.
Yeah.
So it knocked them bridges and them doors down that them women think they got up.
Knocking those down.
Yeah, well, hold on, look at this. I'm sorry, man. I almost came out with the beat, but you know, you see these shoulders going, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's tough. I ain't gonna even lie, it's tough in the friend zone.
Have you ever put somebody in the friend zone, though?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, a few times.
Yeah.
Recently.
Yeah.
I think the reason I ever done that is like anytime I ever been the one putting somebody in the friend zone is more kind of like I've already heard what kind of shit you be doing, and I'm not talking about you put them there because they was not attractive,
right?
Because that's an easy friend zone. You automatically was friend zone at the gate at the door. Right. You know, in that case, but I'm saying it was somebody that you do find attractive, but you might have. In my case, I'm saying like I heard what the fuck you be doing, like you busting windows and shit, or like I just know what you're about. Yeah, I'm just like, oh, you know,
I'll still risk it. If you kind of crazy, I'll still.
Oh hell,
that's because you crazy, Menace.
That means the cakes is exceptional. Crazy bitches got exceptional cakes. You know what I'm
bro, you crazy.
If you crazy, shout out to your boy. I'll still risk it. So me if you crazy.
This boy ready to roll the dice.
Yeah,
I'll risk that.
But wait a second. You real quiet over here, Scorpion. We ain't gonna even forget about you.
I already knew when you put his hands up.
Real quiet over here, bro.
Look.
What's up with you and your friend zone situations? You have any?
I done been in a couple of friend zones myself, but at the same time,
How did you get there first?
being
Too nice.
too nice.
Too laid back.
That's what it boils down to.
And then, you know, like the men said, listening to their problems and stuff like that. That's how, But I also can cut it off at the same time also.
Yeah.
I put them back into that associate position. Because, you know, you gotta watch some people out here because they'll try to be your friend within an instant, just like that, just because you sit down and have a conversation with them. They automatically
check the situation.
Yeah, they automatically think, oh, we friends now. No, I ain't say that.
You got some nunchucks for them.
You gotta qualify for that friend zone first. You gotta take baby steps with that friend zone. Yeah.
Go ahead. I see you say Wild Child had a light bulb on top of his head.
So here's the kicker, fellas.
Oh,
here's the kicker. Like, I got one. Usually what happens is, and I think I've been in this situation, and I want to see if anybody else has. Yeah. It's like, say for instance, you're in a relationship.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But then you got a good homegirl, you know, that automatically, like, y'all end up being friends. So y'all already in the friend zone.
Yeah.
But you get out that relationship.
I'm fucking.
So
does that answer the question?
No. So you already
have to ask this question.
You are already in the friend zone. We'll say it's been maybe like 6 months you in your relationship and 6 months you in your friend zone shit.
I'm still gonna try.
Okay. So now we already know your ass is. Goddamn. So you in your friend zone.
Yeah.
You just got out your relationship. So you already built a 6 months friend zone shit.
Okay.
Now your relationship is done.
Yeah.
And you still done built this friend zone shit
with that person.
Now, what happens?
Is she bad?
That's all he worried about.
Average. So we ain't saying that she's up, down, left, right. She right in the middle. She's cute. She's cute enough to be, but you like,
How good of a friend is she?
She's actually like a really good friend. She even met the fam. You know what I'm saying? So
hold on, you done threw some friendships out there for.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
If she's bad, I'm risking it. Or if she's a friend but not that great of a friend, fuck it, I'll risk it.
Right?
But if she's a great friend that my family loves, then I probably won't.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Give me some liquor. I might.
See how you do.
For real, bro.
I'm like the menace. I'm gonna risk it.
There you go.
Risk it.
There you go.
I'm gonna risk it.
Okay, so tell the truth.
You gonna risk the 6 month friendship that you built? You know the family.
It's only 6 months, man. I'm risking
so tell me this.
She in a day one.
Oh, you ain't answer the question.
No. Okay. Am I gonna take the risk?
Are you taking the risk?
I've had close friends, and we're talking about a close, attractive friend, not like a.
She's average.
I've had close friends before that I didn't try, but let me say this. I think a lot of dudes agree with this though. I don't hang with females. Like I've never just be like, I just hang like that. Like if it's me and a chick that we were talking or something, or if we were just friends, like I've had a goal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you get in a friend zone with me, half the time, first off, I'm not just hanging around you to be your brother or your friend.
There you go.
In the first place. The whole reason we was around each other. Now, if while we're hanging out, no, put it this way. Now, people who are not attractive to me, those I never mind hanging around them because I was like, I already knew that I wasn't gonna, like, that wasn't gonna cross my mind. Right. Like, I've had friends that, like female friends that I would never touch or I would never have touched and I didn't never cross my mind. And they was there from the jump. But if it was somebody that was like, you know, there, like it was with some flame, then I probably tried it or we just wasn't friends. Like, I'm not saying I never been around them, but I never was like, this is my friend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I was running. Like, I'm just like, I'm not trying. You don't just hang around Rihanna or whoever, however, whatever quality you want to, you know, compare it to. You know what I'm saying? But with this New York Menace, because I know it's filled with menacing thoughts.
Of course,
Yeah.
And he's been around menacing thoughts.
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Yes, he is. Yes, he has.
But okay, you look like you've thrown some friendships. I want you to be straight up 100.
Absolutely.
I want you to be straight up 100 because we always talk about the shots we take and make.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I want to hear about the shots you missed because some tell me that you're so stern about taking your shot that you don't mind if you miss. Of course, that's not the goal, but you're not afraid of that.
No.
Have you ever had a friend like you and her was friends, y'all was cool, and you already knew in the back of your head what your goal was, but you never like even went there? Mm-hmm. Have you ever did it and it was kind of like, ew, you're like a brother to me. Like it was kind of, you made it awkward for even.
So here's the thing. I've never been in that situation because, like you said, I don't really hang with. If you see me with a girl,
you have a purpose.
I've either fucked or I am fucking or I'm trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like
Three options. Three options.
Like I don't really have female friends like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm out and about. You see me with any female, some shit going down. You know what I'm saying? But I have missed shots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
I've taken a few and missed, but it's never ended on like weird terms.
Like it was kind of like, I can't believe you did this.
Yeah, but I also I have female friends that I have fucked with, and now we're the best of friends.
Yeah,
I have those too.
And y'all find it humorous that y'all even like that one time when we did XYZ, or y'all still be doing that
once in a while.
There you go.
Once in a while, I keep it. I'm gonna keep it funky. Like,
so then,
like
I don't think that's funky. I think
last call. I'm like, man, I need something, and nobody's available, or I can't. I'm not coming through with nobody. I know that's the homie, but that's guaranteed.
So when you get done, do you give her a high five? And
crack jokes, get some food. You know, that's
there you go.
That's all. Talking about sports. That's the homie.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll still slide every now and again.
Oh my god.
That's the homie.
Like, how did you escape? Or did you remain in the friend zone, Scorpion King?
I can say 2. I was still remaining in the friend zone, but one of them though, she trying to come out of the friend zone.
What happened? She was trying to get out the friend zone, or you was in the friend zone?
We both. I put it like this. We used to work together.
Okay.
You know.
That's a strange feeling already.
Yeah, it really is.
That's a situation.
And then on top of that, you know, we were both feeling each other, so we just started talking, you know, kicking it and whatnot and stuff like that.
And you was in a friend zone?
Yeah.
And how did you escape? You just pulled your penis out?
No, I'm not like you.
And you put fruit cocktail on it?
I'm not like you.
I powdered on it.
You gotta put it on the
table. Johnny Cochran.
She came out the bathroom, she was waiting on you, was like, so what's up?
And then, so she was...
Donatello staff.
She just basically got our relationship.
So you was the comforter.
Yeah, I was a comforter.
No blanket.
You was the Dennis Rodman of the situation.
Yeah. I feel you though. So you was probably the dude she came to control all the stuff that was going on.
Yeah.
That's so, you could end up in the friend zone like that. I feel you.
Yeah. But then now she kind of, you know, trying to come out of that friend zone.
She looking at you another way.
She looking at me a different way now.
Oh wow. So tell, go ahead.
We still working on that.
Okay.
Oh, so you still got the worm on the hook?
Yeah.
You just ready for the bite?
Yeah.
So you want to know the best way to get her? Just be passive.
But like you don't care.
I'm a passive type of dude. You know what I mean? Like he can tell you. Like
I can.
We go out and. You know, we anywhere, and he's politicking with everybody, and I'm standing up. I'm like, all right.
So they're like, who is that guy?
Yeah,
I play Shot Brother Will Well, boy.
That's good cop, bad cop.
That's really my personality. You know what I'm saying? I'm a passive dude. I don't stress it. Like, if it come, it come, and if it don't,
it's all good.
But because I am the way I am, it always comes.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's in a situation like that, it's gonna come.
Yeah, it's gonna
come. You
trying to get your TARDIS off.
With me being the funny guy and the outgoing guy, you know, I'm over here like, you know what I'm saying, I'm the John Stockton of the game, the assist league. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, you know what I'm saying?
You trying to get the alley?
You know what I'm saying? My brother right here, he over there just like this with his drink, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling
off, looking off.
But you know what?
To the dust, like a 90s R&B cover. Just
oh, yeah.
like I'm in deep thought.
Yeah.
saying?
You look like
we do
he's
some things,
sweating in the
man.
background.
We do some things, man. It go down.
But you know what? See, that's how my homeboy was that I told you about. My friend that the one that used to walk up to women and say like,
oh yeah,
hello, bitch. It's time to fuck.
Oh yeah, I ain't doing that.
Like that same guy that I told you about.
yeah.
Like when we would go somewhere, like he didn't just like that was his opening line, but at the same time he would just stay like on the wall and stuff. Like he wasn't outgoing at all.
Right.
But once they came to him, then that's what his opening line was. So just like one time we was in a bar. And, the bartender came over. She like, what you want to drink? I'm like, I'm going to get this. Boom, boom, boom. The other people I was with, they were like, I'm going to get this. Boom, boom, boom. Mm-hmm. He didn't drink. He used to that was the only reason he was there. Was trying to get him a specimen.
Right.
So, young lady walked up to him and asked him what he drank. His line was, I don't drink liquor. I suck titties.
Why?
So, we got kicked out. The bar.
He's bugging out, bro. Wilding out.
So that's and the thing about it, that's what I'm saying. Luckily, you didn't pull that stuff because he used to be like that. And folks would ask me, "Who is that guy?" And then once they found out, then that's what they got. Hello, bitch. He started pulling that.
Not at all.
So,
yo, have you ever ended up in the friend zone by being intimidated by?
Yeah, I think I have. I'm sure I have. Like, it's like somebody you was nervous to, you didn't even make the attempt.
Yeah.
I
gotta
go ahead, confess.
Like that. He know her. He know her.
Was you the one?
Joan I went to school with.
Yeah.
And I'm currently going to school with Shorty Bad.
Yeah. This happened recently.
Yeah, we both know her. Shorty Bad. You know what I'm saying? And
y'all are brothers now.
Ended up in the friend zone.
What did you do or not do?
I just never shot my shot.
So
here's the thing. Shout out to Brandon Ellison.
Whoa!
My brother.
Yeah.
He was extra passive, and she was all into him. You know what I'm saying? Asking me. He
wasn't seeing it, or he just was like not aggressive?
He was just. It's like he didn't care at all. Like he didn't even see.
He did this on purpose.
It's just how he is.
That is how he is.
Yeah. But now that we kind of gotten to know her, she reckless. Like she out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now I ain't paying her no attention. She blowing up my fucking phone. So.
Well, or is it because you have a goal or you don't have no goal?
I had a goal, but when I had the goal, I was a little intimidated and I got friend zone. Now I don't have a goal and I'm not paying her any attention. I can't get her quick calling and texting me.
Yeah, this is true. This is a very true story. So,
but she's bad.
That'd be the moments you'd be disappointed in your homeboy though.
On a 1 to 10, she at 35. Like she bad.
And that's why you don't make no attempt.
That's why I didn't make the attempt.
You need her to be a 3 for you to make the effort.
Now I don't give a fuck. But now we've seen her in action.
Yeah. Hold on. What do you mean when you say this?
Like out and about. She reckless. She reckless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
she is out of the carriage. For real.
Yeah. And
I put folks in there before, like I said, that like I said, I don't be hanging with no chicks and stuff. But when I would hang around somebody that's not attractive, then that's when it was just like, that's why you're there. You know what I'm saying? Even though like I ain't gonna be the guy to be like I'm shallow and then like looks. It's all about looks. But one thing everybody know, like that's the first thing you see.
Absolutely. Yeah.
If you walk up to somebody and you say, "I'm coming up to you because you're really smart and your personality and." When I saw you, the moon came.
Not at all.
Get the fuck out of here, like that comes eventually. You start liking things, but the initial thing is whatever you saw. You know what I'm saying?
Physical attraction. That's all you have to go off in the very beginning. So I get it, man. But yeah, that's not even my style right there. I'm way too passive.
I see. The pastor is spoken. Talk to me,
man. I just do it like Nike. Like I remember the episode we had in regards to men are hunters in regards to the situation. So
Oh my god!
So in regards to that, I'm actually a fisherman, bro. Like I wait. I want to see if somebody's gonna nibble on my hook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'll make sure I'll reel it in, and if they fall off the hook.
Why do you put people in a friend zone? The folks that you put them there.
Because you know what's funny? I actually don't put them like it's like they kind of put themselves because I'm real chill.
It's their behavior.
Yeah, it's like I'm not.
So are you looking for them to be more aggressive or something, like, or more like?
Well, I know I'm
assertive.
Yeah, I know I'm not as assertive.
Yeah.
So if you're not assertive and I'm not assertive, then it's like we ain't gonna get nowhere. So I'm like.
So have you ever had this? Like, tell the truth. Have you ever been like, you get the time with a young lady and y'all chilling, y'all watching a movie or whatever y'all doing, and you just really don't make the move? Is it because you thinking like, what do I say? Like, do I supposed to be? You know what I'm saying?
On liquor, no. Sober, yeah. On liquor, hell no, nigga. We about to do this.
You know what though? I think a lot of women don't know that we do that on purpose. Like, as far as drinking, like sometimes, like now we just drink. Like I'm drinking because I just want to drink right now. But like at a time like that, like that's where your aggressiveness gonna come from half the time. Like when you drinking, just like say you're in a club. If you're in a club, I know everybody's done this. You go in the club, you're sober when you get there. You see things that you like, you don't even try.
Right. You
get a few drinks and you're like, oh, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So same thing when you invite somebody over. Y'all have a couple of drinks. If she don't drink, you drink whatever. Right. And then you start being like, why you sitting over there? Why don't you come over here? Yeah. I ain't gonna bite. XYZ. And the worm is on the hook. Yeah. Then the nunchuck come out.
Yeah.
Then you hear a sound. Wah!
That's what happens, man. Like when I'm in the club and I'm still outgoing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if I see something, I'm like, yo, she bad, but I'm like, I ain't drunk enough yet. Yeah. I ain't drunk enough yet to approach her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I think because when you're drunk, you don't be caring, like.
Well, alcohol, does away with your inhibitions. So,
yeah.
I always say, you want to see who somebody really is, get them drunk.
That's what you do, right? That's what you do.
Yeah. Your real thoughts, your real emotions come out.
Exactly.
You don't care. Exactly. There's no filter. So you get them drunk, and whatever they say or do, that's really them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
When you're sober, you tend to hold back and be more aware of your surroundings.
And then I think, like, when you're drunk, like, as far as rejection, you don't care about rejection.
That either.
Because I ain't gonna
sober though, that shit hurts.
Yeah, it hurts you, right?
Ooh, you ever got turned down sober?
Hey, you look in the mirror like, I am kind of ugly. And
I ran up on Shorty in Walmart. She made me question my whole existence.
What she do?
Yeah, I was just following her from aisle to aisle, and then some other dude that was working there was stocking the shelves. Was like, bro, you been walking behind her for a minute. Just say something.
Oh wow!
I'm like, I didn't even notice I was following her.
So you got called out.
She was just so bad.
And so what she say to you, that bro?
I just ran up on her. I was like, excuse me, I'm introduced myself. And she listened. She was like, listen.
She already knew what she was gonna do too.
She was like, listen, I saw you following me. She politely put me in my place.
Oh my!
Very politely,
like an English teacher.
Oh my god, bro! When
I
walked up to the cashier, and the cashier was like, "What's wrong? You okay?" I just looked at her inside, like.
You almost gave me your whole life story right there.
Shorty crushed my whole soul, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, like I got in the car, I just sat there in the parking lot for like 10-15 minutes.
Wow.
I just sat there like, what the fuck?
Hey, we be like women. I know anytime that happened to me, I'd be like, man, I need a haircut. I need to get some clothes. Like you start thinking like, I need to get fresh or something like that. The same situation when you be drinking. Like I've had times I'll be like, yo, and it just be like a nod, and I'll be all right, cool, hey, yo, and you just look the whole other direction. You don't even think about it.
Yeah.
But I think the worst one happened to me. I was in a club too.
Yeah.
But I don't think I had a drink or maybe two. Like I wasn't in there like that, but I was in there enough that I was like, I'm gonna make the attempt. And I don't even remember like how she looked, but old girl walked by. I think I did the whole famous move what you do when you like grab their hand.
Yeah.
I think I hit that number, and then she like yanked her hand back, and she was like, ew.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I said, oh, hold on.
My heart hurt for you.
Yeah.
She said, ew?
Yeah, she was like, ew. And snatched her hand back.
Ooh,
And I did that same thing with y'all. I had to look myself up and down. I said, I thought I was fine. I looked good.
I chose this outfit on purpose, right?
I got my cologne on.
Yeah,
we ain't doing. But see, that's when I quit. I never was like super cocky, but that's when I was like, for everybody, because everybody know that dude. Like, I can get anybody I want.
Oh,
yeah. I don't care who. Don't give a fuck who it is. I can pull anybody. Like, there's always that dude like that. And that's why I was just like, it don't matter. All that don't matter. I don't matter how fly you are. It don't matter what you look like. If it's 10 that want you, it's 5 that don't. Like, it's 5
that want you. It's 50.
It's 50.
Right,
No, yeah,
and that 50 probably be some of the baddest 50s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the thing about it,
tripping.
Some of it may be they do not find you attractive, even though everybody else got your head up here.
Right.
And some of it may not be that. It might just be like, I'm not into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, just
Go ahead.
off of that, you might think they don't want you.
Yeah.
So you never tried, bro. Trust me when I tell you, I've been here.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo, she bad as shit. She way out of my league. I'm not even about to try that. And they come to find out, the nigga had a shot. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Everybody had
that. I find out later, like, yeah, why didn't you say something?
Everybody had that when you be like,
I was like, do you know what you look like? You belong in a magazine, right?
You didn't even make no effort.
And you mean to tell me I could have?
Yeah.
You would have had my baby, oh God.
You would have to see me for at least 18.
Yeah.
At least.
But
I'll pay that child support. Cut it out. Don't tell me no shit like that.
Yeah, damn. There's a lot of things in regards to the friend zone. And I'm gonna bring it back to the topic because the simple fact that friend zone can come into play too.
A lot of people say that, like
friend zone can come into play.
Just like you ever heard this theory? Somebody told me this. Every woman have a weenie in a mason jar.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So basically, it's just like while you're in a relationship, that weenie is like it's kind of like how you put the meat in the freezer.
Yeah.
So if the main nigga start acting stupid,
you just thaw it out.
She just
stand by
the fucking jar.
Just stand by
You break the jar open and
bro, she just check her DMs.
Yeah, and then she thaw that meat out, and then the meat has arrived.
Yeah, man. Especially for the bad ones, like, you know what I'm saying, the cute ones, the attractive women out here that actually is like out here. They got options.
Yeah.
You know, every attractive woman, they have options.
Some of them niggas that she put in the friend zone to holler at you, some of them niggas might be 1,000 times more, stable or official than you.
Have you ever seen this?
With 2-3 houses and cars trying to get some shorty in. She got them in the friend zone.
Yeah.
With you.
And then if you mess up, you don't even try to get back after that. You're like, I can't.
You can't. You can't.
That nigga owned 3 businesses, 8 businesses, drive a Ferrari.
You're like, yeah, you straight. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? He a better nigga for you.
Right? You even give that thumbs up. Hey, my name is S.A. Wildchild. I approve this message. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I ain't shit. So, matter of fact, ask that nigga if you can buy me a PlayStation.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Or can I come to some pool parties and meet and greet? Yeah. That's some shit.
But you know what you were saying a while ago about how you was talking about, how we were talking about that situation, how it broke your heart or whatever.
Yeah.
Another thing I learned that you attract what you dress like a lot.
True.
Like one, and I had learned this over the years. But believe it or not, this nerd that you're sitting in the presence of had the gold slugs. I had the damn, you had the piercing through. But I had the damn needle through my nose.
Yeah.
The dude from 3 6 Mafia, like Lord Infamous. So I had that in my nose.
Rest in peace.
Exactly. I used to wear white contacts, gold grill, got the piercing through my nose, sagging pants. We out there twisting our fingers up. We don't need to promote that. Well,
we ain't gonna promote those. We ain't gonna promote those.
No set tripping.
So you was on here pulling hood rats.
Yeah, and you know what? That's exactly what was happening. Like, I was like looking at the people that was even interested in me, and it'd be like, old girl comes swinging up in a Monte Carlo on 26s, with she got coated black grill, like gold to the front and back.
Yeah, with 8 car seats in the back of that motherfucker.
Like, she like, oh, you look good. I'm like, why do these people want to talk? Then one day I said, let me get me a button-up shirt. And
step your game up.
Let me put a Kango hat on.
Step your game up.
Get one of the little golfer hats. Yeah. Put the little glasses on and stuff. I said, and then I started noticing it was like a different group of people that even paid. Those people weren't paying me no attention no more because to them I became cross.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I was like, you
a lame.
Yeah, and I was like, okay.
I get it. Trust me when I tell you.
So you automatically gonna attract what you. But then again, there's those that few percent that does the total opposite. Like those, and that's how we get intimidated. How you were saying, just like those. Everybody's know those. She's a lawyer and everything else, right. Or she's a freaking paralegal. She's in a hospital. She's like a brain surgeon. But when you see her dude, fucking like look like Plies or Gucci Mane or something, you're like, oh. Why does she talk to this guy?
Because he's sliding 18 inches inside her. Oh. She ain't going nowhere.
He got a limousine in his britches, son.
Yeah. That nigga got a tripod. He ain't going nowhere.
Open up 3 times, right?
Oh, wow.
So, wow. Hey, it'd be like, but you know what, man? I've learned that I agree with you attract what you put out, what you dress like, right?
Yeah.
So I've learned that you dress accordingly. Like perfect. Like if we going to Chasers on Friday, I'm wearing Timberlands, fitted cap, just in case I got a boxing nigga in.
Oh my god.
It's going down. It's the ratchet spot. So
yeah.
We gonna dress accordingly. But if we go into Burn House or whatever on a Saturday or whatever, rap night or whatever, I'm gonna put on the button up and step my game up. There's official women out there.
Because you're gonna be dressed accordingly once again,
dressed accordingly. We pulled up in a spot in Fort Worth, this club called the Library. And
what the fuck?
And the inside looked like a library. That was the theme of the club.
Wow.
They had a lawyer prom.
Lawyer prom?
They was graduating from law school.
Okay.
They had a prom the night we was there.
They wouldn't be hating like lawyers.
This motherfucker ended up dancing with like a group of like 20 of them.
Yeah, I did.
And I'm talking about official women with official careers. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ended up.
But you know what? But S.A. Wild Child, he got that middle ground. Because he don't, you know what I'm saying? Like how you dress, like he don't typically, like, he don't dress like a thug at all, but he don't dress like he's lame or corny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like he's right in the middle. Like he's not wearing Young Thug's pants, but he's not wearing Young Jesus pants.
Yeah. It depends on where we're going. If we ended up in the spot,
he busting a suit out.
We all looking ratchet. If we ended up in somewhere where there's a better class of women, then
you're gonna dress accordingly.
Yeah, once they come out in a suit and tie and.
You know what? Yeah, and that's when you had a better time too. But once again, if if you dressing accordingly, you're doing everything right.
Yeah.
When do you pull the trigger, Wild Child?
Oh,
when do you pull the trigger? You can keep doing what you're doing, but at what point do you say now is the time?
I mean, I think it's based on the environment. Like, real talk. Like, I'll pull so when I dress up, I know I'm going.
Yeah.
When I don't dress up, I know I'm going.
But I'm saying you've already secured it.
Okay.
Y'all headed to the house or wherever y'all are. Wherever y'all at, y'all alone.
Okay.
So y'all alone. At what point, like, are you be pulling the trigger on the first night, or do you be like, not tonight? I'm gonna play the gentleman role.
That depends on where you.
Depends on where I meet her, and it depends on the vibe. So this is what you do: you actually shoot your shot the first time. So you catch it and establish the vibe right then and there. Yeah. So I'm not saying shoot like a 3. Yeah. I'm talking about like shoot like a 15-foot jumper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to see what happens in regards to that 15-foot jumper.
Shoot a 2-pointer or layup.
Yeah. So you go for something simple. You know what I'm saying? Just to see, and you gauge it, and that's the way I do it. Like you gauge it. So like, and that's me personally, because this guy is shooting 3s all day. So he's shooting 3s all day.
You know what though? You seem like you. I know you ain't going that aggressive like the dude I said, but
I swear to God, I'm standoffish on everything.
So you're not saying, "Look here, motherfucker."
Not at all. He can tell you like we go out and he get in the mix on the dance floor. I'm off in the cut.
So once you've already secured it and y'all at the crib.
Yeah,
like as soon as you walk in the door, or
it depends on where I met you at. If I meet you in the club, I'm pulling. I'm pulling full quarter, like a 90-foot.
Are you shooting from the whole other side?
Like I'm pulling.
Yeah,
he going all the way.
I'll meet you at Ice Lounge. First of all, if I meet you at Ice Lounge, 1, you're probably ratchet. On God.
Yeah.
And 2, I'm trying to smash that first night.
Yeah, you're not even gonna do the whole. Let's read.
I'm not taking you out to eat. Nothing. I'm trying to go home. What you trying to do?
But you know what? That's like them. You ever hear that phrase? Like they say, you gotta you don't have to say what should be said by itself. Like, there's people who, how they say, like, I've known people, I ain't gonna put no names out there, but I've known people that, you know, they talking to somebody and they be like, they think they're wifey material.
Yeah.
Like, there's just
not everybody's wifey material.
Okay, just how we just said a while ago, we all established what we are.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a funny guy, he's a funny guy, you know, you said you're the standoff guy.
Absolutely.
This guy's the guy that you could come and talk to him and cry on his shoulder. So, with you knowing that, I don't say that. I don't be like, hey, I'm a funny guy. I'm just saying that because we're establishing that.
It just comes out because that's your personality.
But then there's females who say, you know, I'm the wifey type. I'm the kind, you know, I don't think
take on the mom.
Yeah, that you're not even aware of what you are. And that's how that happened. Like you said, the ice lounge situation. You come home, like you probably not. You talking about Netflix and chill. You ain't even got a TV. You ain't even got a computer. You don't have a Netflix account.
You know what I'm saying?
You get to the house and you're like, oh. What's wrong with the Wi-Fi?
I can tell. You can tell by the little things, right? The subtle details, you can tell. Yeah. I meet you got 8 different colors in your hair, and I meet you in some ratchet club.
Yeah.
I already know what time it is.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know your real name. I just want something.
Oh my
God.
but now you got some females out here. They all talking about they wifey material and all that type of stuff.
Not at all.
But you know what?
You gotta watch how they, like you said, you gotta watch how they look, where you meet them at, and all that type of stuff. You gotta, basically, you gotta show me. Exactly. You can say the shit all day, but you gotta show.
Exactly.
Actions speak louder than words.
Perfect example. I met a shorty. She was jogging. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she was jogging.
Okay.
And I was driving by, and I saw her, and I was like, "Oh shit." And I was looking and ended up swerving. Like, and she laughed. So I pulled over.
Because that was y'all's moment, right?
Yeah, and she was like, you okay? And I was like, yeah, you almost, you know, I almost had to call State Farm because of that. Started cracking jokes,
she told you the joke.
Yeah, like, you know, and she was dope. Like,
yeah.
So that's the thing. Yeah, I'm going to take you on a date. Yeah, I'm going to, you know. So yeah, I meet you at.
So when you was ready to expose your nunchucks.
Oh yeah, that went down.
But when you was ready to do that, how did you do this? We want to hear this.
Oh yeah, took her on a date.
You putting the game out there.
Took her on a date, went out to eat. First of all, as soon as that incident happened.
I'm talking about once y'all got to the crib.
Oh yeah, I smashed the first date. So.
But did you do it in a classy manner, or did you just open the door and just? Boom.
Nah, we went out to eat.
Because some people do that. They just open the door and your pants is at your ankles and you didn't close the door yet.
Oh, like, wow. You're not a sex offender. Hey, ain't no R. Kelly's over here. I'm not a sex offender. But, went out to eat, brought her back to the crib, and you know, put on one of them the romantic. What's brown sugar?
Yeah, there you go.
We put on one of them romantic,
like Love and Basketball or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? There you go.
Love Jones.
There you go. There you go.
And and you know, my thing is what I always go off. Don't laugh at me. Don't judge me too hard.
Yeah.
Once they start kissing, you start kissing.
Yeah.
Hey, I feel that. I feel that.
You know
that's how it goes.
You know what?
Once they getting hot and heavy. You get hot now.
I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. If you're with a young lady and y'all watching a movie, and if they start doing it, it's gonna be like a moment where y'all kind of cut y'all eyes. Like
facts.
Even
she thinking it, you thinking it.
Yep.
Why not try it?
Even this when it be 2 dudes and 2 girls, like y'all went out and y'all left together.
Oh yeah.
And every dude's been in this situation.
Absolutely.
Where your homeboy and the other one went and it was already going on.
Oh yeah.
And then it's just like you're sitting there watching TV and it's like, oh yeah. So you're like, well, yeah. Guess it's you know what I'm saying?
I guess so. It got to go down.
Shorty that I'm rocking with tough now.
Yeah,
she not gonna be her friend.
What? Hold on. What?
Shorty that I'm rocking with right now.
Yeah,
he smashed the friend. Right? So yeah, nigga SA Watch. Oh, we do this, nigga. We throw lives, nigga. We hoop.
Oh my god.
We still lives, nigga.
Yeah. So with y'all's partnership,
I hopped on Shorty, and my nigga got on the friend, but I was already established with Shorty. Like I was already.
But you know what y'all have? y'all have what you would call it's not just like a wingman. It's kind of like it's like no friend zone insurance.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like, so you have a plan. See, as a wild child, he makes sure you got full coverage instead of liability. You don't want to have liability.
Yeah, you don't want to have liability.
Because
nobody want to have liability.
Because it's a possibility. And see, you would call him out, just like you said earlier, the times that he was like, man, why you didn't, you know.
We've had this, we used to live together, so I can
You was on the basketball court holding a golf ball.
Yeah.
So you definitely didn't take your shot. You was over there trying to get a bogey.
Tripping.
You know what I'm saying?
You could have got an eagle. You go for a bogey. You bugging the fuck out. What you doing? We used to live together, so we would talk about like, yo, you could have did this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you doing?
Oh my goodness.
And then I've definitely had times where I came home and this random bitch is walking out the crib. I'm like, nigga, what is you doing?
And you have to have a discussion with her.
Who is this strange person,
bro?
You have to make sure there wasn't pounds.
Yeah.
Don't judge me.
It be like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we just make sure, first of all, you put yourself in a position where
what it's going to be that,
you can guarantee a specific outcome. And then if it's room for the homie to get in there, you make sure you tag them in, man.
Well,
be like that.
Watch this. Have you had this happen? How we're saying like friend zones or how everybody got that other person. But you know how you said females got that other person. So have you ever seen when it's like you with somebody and they have a air quotes homeboy or something, and after y'all ain't talking no more, that's exactly who that, because it'd be the one they say you ain't gotta worry about. You never gotta worry about this guy. Which is, it's like a brother to
Absolutely. And then you find out they together after Absolutely. Check this out. I had well, it wasn't my shorty, but we was doing some things.
Y'all were hula hooping.
Yeah, and she was like, don't worry, that's just a homie. Come to find out, one of my actual homies knew dude. And my homie was like, yo, dude fucking her.
Oh, he told you straight up?
Yeah, so me and dude was fucking her at the same time.
Oh my god.
So I asked him, I was like, yo, you? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, yo, she told me you be. So I was like, yeah, word. So we both doing the thing. So now we both laughing and joking and reporting. Like,
oh my god.
And he telling me like, hey, she like this or she'll do this.
And
I'm telling him like, hey, I made her do this. So
y'all trying to take score?
Yeah, we comparing notes.
She didn't do that to you.
Nah, they put the R. Kelly.
Yeah, we comparing notes. Like, hey, you can get her to do this because I did it. And he was telling me like, hey, she like this.
And see, this is where you put on I Believe I Can Fly.
No, he gotta put on.
That's why she thinking she slick. Like we don't know.
He gotta put on that same girl about R. Kelly.
Oh my god! But see, it's still KO's though.
R. Kelly.
You see what I'm saying? God dang. Let's see, it'd be like that. You know, I've even known. I knew a chick who she believed in women. Yeah. So her girlfriend. She was at the hospital visiting a family member or something.
Right.
Her girlfriend, of course, was trying to be there to be supportive too.
Right.
And her, air quotes, male cousin came up there.
Yeah.
And turns out that wasn't her relative.
Mm.
It was when she wanted to convert back to the other side from time to time.
Yeah.
That's why, tell me this, okay, just how we said about, and this is still on topic, how we talking about Friendzone or whatever. When you talking to somebody or you with somebody and they introduce you to this my homeboy, we go way back, or this my other friend, or I know this person from school, do you automatically in your head be like, yeah, fucking right?
Yeah.
Or do you just or you just kind of have a little
you have that. You have that.
I always that makes me mentally. I take a step back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the person you gotta watch.
I seriously doubt he is what you're saying he is.
That's the main one.
More invested in.
That's the main one you gotta watch.
Yeah.
Or tell me this. I'm just asking this question to see am I an asshole? Almost everybody I ever talk to, when I meet their best friend, and it's not every time, but close to every time.
It's always a dude?
No. It's not always a dude. It's just like I automatically feel that that's the person that I gotta watch. Like when I meet them,
they have a strong say-so in their relationship.
Yeah. So this is the best friend, It's kind of like when you meet the father, you're like, I'm trying to impress the father,
right?
Or something like that. When you meet the best friend, some people feel like they're trying to impress them, but I feel like more like I'm already like, I'm finna watch your motherfucking ass, because you're gonna be the one to say, if that were me, I would have left that nigga. You're gonna be the one. Even though, of course, you're gonna play nice and stuff. You're not gonna just be an asshole. But so I ain't no asshole. So
I think the friend has more say so in a relationship. The best friend has more say so in a relationship than even the parents. Like, as an adult, you don't really listen to your parents too much. You take your best friend's advice to heart, right?
Yeah,
You implement that in your day-to-day life, right?
Exactly.
For example, my shout out to Brendan Ellison. If he don't like you, bitch, we done.
Yeah,
that's important. Like whoever I talk to, he gotta approve. If he be like, yo, I don't fuck with her, we done.
You're out of there.
Yeah, I mean we can keep it rocking, but that's as far as
it's not nothing you're gonna take serious.
Not at all, and vice versa. Like he's ended relationships because I'm like, yo, I don't even like her.
Big facts. Yeah, that's true story.
Nigga legit broke up with shorty like, yo, he don't like you.
Yeah.
He said it like that.
Yeah. I was there, bro.
It's important, bro. And we not the only one. Women do it all the time. I've seen it.
Yeah, true.
Yo, I listen to your girl talk to her best friend.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell, like, girl, don't do that. Don't have that nigga do that. Or tell this nigga don't say that or do that.
Yeah.
Their best friend's advice is gonna be a factor in your relationship.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what?
Not saying that you gotta impress them, but definitely keep an eye on them.
That's why I don't believe in advice. Like all in any relationship I ever been in, I always feel like whatever I do, I want to do my own decision. Because for one, when people come to you, they're like, he did this or she did that.
Right.
In the end, it don't matter how much advice you give, they're gonna do what they want to do. That's like right. Everybody's had this conversation 30 times. Like, I'm done. This is the one. This is the time. And they go back. They
run right back to that moment.
One reason I don't do that, because I don't want to make myself look stupid. Because if I'm like, she did this, she did that. And then, of course, the response is, if I was you, I would have been done a long time ago, or XYZ.
Yeah.
So, if I don't leave, I look crazy.
Be careful with niggas, because they want you to break up.
Yeah, of course, and true.
Yeah.
And see, with dudes, it's even worse, because it's that. But besides that, to me, it's kind of like, just like if you see a female and they're like, he did this or he hit me or whatever the case may be, once they go back, if they do really break up and they go back and they hold their hands and they posting pictures on Facebook, you're looking at them like, you dumb. But it's only because you know.
Absolutely.
And just like, it's even worse. If you tell your family XYZ and then y'all break up and then y'all get back together, now you bring her to the barbecue, everybody's looking her upside the head like, oh, she's this bitch.
All they remember is the negative. Here's the thing, I don't ever...
You painted that picture.
I never talk about whatever's going on. If I'm in a relationship with someone, if we're having issues, you're never going to know about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
something
might happen, and then I ended up pulling it or sticking it out with them, and then you being my friend, all you're going to remember is the negative. You're going to remember everything that I told you that was wrong with her or the relationship.
And they ain't going to see the good.
Exactly. And then you're gonna think less of me for sticking it out. Meanwhile, you don't know what's going on.
What's really going on? Yeah.
Right? I don't talk about the status of my relationship with other people.
At all. I agree with that.
Hey man, people are too fucking nosy, yo.
Exactly.
True. They're too fucking nosy, yo. Like I keep that shit to a minimum. When they say keep your shit to yourself, you really should. In regards to your relationship, I don't even say consult your goddamn best friend unless you really feel like you need an opinion. Because other than that, it's gonna bring an outside opinion, then that brings an outside source, and you kind of open up, and then you getting all this other extra feedback that literally all you need to do is just figure it out on your goddamn own.
And you know what else too? I used to, like a long time ago, when people would tell me he did this or she did that, and then when they used to stick it out, I used to be like, he dumb or she stupid. Like, if it was me, I wouldn't do XYZ. But now that, like, as I've grown up, I still kind of feel like certain things I hear, I'm like, you're crazy. But at the same time, you love who you love.
Exactly.
You know, and however you feel, that's just how you feel. Right. And even though if I don't rock with it, at the same time, it's kind of like, when people ask me, like, what do you think I should do? And if I really say, you should leave her, or, you should leave him or something, first off, you don't really want to do that.
Yeah.
You don't really want to do that. So it's kind of like, nobody's done until they're like done. Like I give up. Like when you finally throw in the towel. But it's if you think they're done just because you say.
I'm not going to tell you to stay or break up with somebody. I don't have as much invested in them as you do. Mm-hmm. So I would never tell you, hey, you should leave that person. I don't feel the way about them that you do. I haven't put that time and effort into, especially if they have kids or something. I have financial investments in that person. Exactly. I have none of that. So I'm in no position to tell you, hey, you should definitely leave this person.
Exactly.
So I would never ever do that. And I would never come to you and be like, hey, this happened in my relationship. You think I should leave? You're never gonna know that. Yeah. I don't make anything about my relationship public. I don't post it on Facebook. I don't do none of that shit.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this too. Even though I'm gonna revert back, but even though like any times I like something ended, even like when it first ended, I don't tell nobody like right at that moment, because there have been times everybody done this. Like you broke up and it was like the next day y'all was back together, or it was like 30 minutes.
Facts.
It was like, oh, I'm done too.
I see.
I'm sorry.
All the time.
So
chicks post up.
Now you look crazy.
I'm single now. And then tomorrow it'd be a picture of them. Oh my God, I love this man.
Oh shit, boy, I seen that. Y'all so corny, boy. I seen that shit so many times. God damn.
Exactly.
Bro.
And see, that's what I'm saying. And even if, because I think everybody's been here too. Besides the just getting back together the next day type shit. Another thing is like if you really do break up and you be broke up, just say you be broke up like 2 weeks or something like that. And then I don't talk down on that person, because if you be like,
no, I don't.
At that point, that's when people be like, you know, she was doing this, she was on cocaine, she was beating me, she kicked me in the penis. Like you, you put all that message out there. Now, if you do work it out, you look even crazier.
Stupid.
You look even crazier because you open that window and say, "Watch out!" So you stepped up to the podium with it.
Oh yeah, man, you know I'm here. Like I don't think anybody should talk about anybody's situation. I don't care how you feel or how strong you feel like you are a part of or you better than them or whatever the fuck the case may be is. I don't think nobody should talk about anybody's situation, because you never know when that situation may come to you.
Yeah, true.
On top of that, it's like simple facts that you never know when you may need that person.
Whether burn bridges.
You never burn bridges, whether it be for some head, some sex, some cakes, some
co-sign,
sips and skips, co-signing. You know what I'm saying? roll your boat gently down the street type shit. You never know when you may need that person, so you don't burn bridges, man. I was like, it's people I see, they be like. So the phrase "back in the gap," you know what I'm saying? The kicker back in the gap was, "Yo, I'm just gonna hit it quick. I'm just gonna get mine and get gone."
And fade out.
You might have let go of some of the best cakes that you ever known.
But I'm gonna tell you what, and I don't mind going here with this conversation.
We might have that might have to be a segment.
Yeah, and we will watch this.
Go ahead.
I think more dudes do more stuff like that for image. I'm not saying everybody. Some people just do it because that's what the fuck they want to do.
Right.
Just that's what the fuck I do. That's what you want to do. But I think a lot of people do that. Just say like they look at a chick, they like her, and they like her for real. It's not like I'm just trying to do that. They really do like her, but then they're like, yeah, I'm just trying to hit it and quit it and be out, because now you scrolling through your phone, you're like, yeah, I got this one, I got all these bad ones, or whatever the case may be. Meanwhile, the same dude telling you that, he at home crying.
See,
have you ever been friends with two people, like both people, like the girl and the dude? They're both your friends. And
so basically, what you're saying, you're trying to be like the middle person between both of them.
Yeah.
Well, I've been there when like I have two friends of mine, and like I had a homeboy.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm a straight up Mac. I'm a player, real shit, all this other shit. He was like, I don't give a fuck bitch, and all this, that's how he would talk. And I was like, oh wow. And it was a girl who was talking to. I knew her too.
Right.
And she was like, yeah, he be crying and stuff.
Yeah, that boy Butterroll.
This dude,
boy real vulnerable.
He gold mouth tattoo in the face and stuff.
Yeah.
So you looking at what you think to be Kevin Gates or something. And then, he's the guy from Butterlove, from RL, from Next.
You know what I'm saying?
And he's over there. And then, like, one time, she called me. I don't remember how they did it, but one of them called me. And he was on, however it was, he was on three-way crying.
Oh, okay.
He was on three-way crying.
Boo-hoo
oh, yeah, that's what it was. I was like a person, I was on the phone. And they said, don't say nothing. And he was like, babe.
Yeah.
This dude done broke down and crying.
Play a hustle pimp.
Yeah.
OD triple quadruple. You know
So
what I'm saying?
that's why I don't be like, I gotta do this so I can be cool. I got, you know, if I do this, I'll be cool.
You always gotta play, like you said.
You gotta do it for you want, what you want to do.
You gotta play it to your strips. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people out here getting friendship zoned, friend zoned and everything. You know,
Exactly.
and when they really actually could be that motherfucker. They could really be that motherfucker.
Yep.
But
And you missing it.
And you missing it. And they established it, or you have established them as that person because you felt like that, whether it's a he or a she. So you established a friendship zone because of whatever they did.
Yeah.
But you don't even know that all these lame asses that you done went through, all these fuck boys, all these do for nothing ass niggas, all these these hungry money hoes, you know what I'm saying? You done established the goddamn they really ain't cutting it.
But you know
But you probably had some of the most genuine shit in your backyard. And you ain't even known it.
Exactly.
What you think, bro?
You.
Yeah.
You. Scorpion King, tell him. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Hold on.
Get over here!
Hey, bro.
I had to hit it one time.
Pull him in there.
I mean, I done seen some situations like that before, you know. Me personally, I gave my opinion to that person, but at the end of the day, like I always told that person, it's up to you on what you want to do.
Yeah.
You mean, everybody can get their opinion on what you want to say, but like you said,
what you wanted to do.
What it's up to that person on what you want to do. If you want to stay, stick it out, or if you just want to leave and go on by your business.
Some folks so crazy they'll be in a one-sided relationship. I heard of people say that, like,
oh, that's very true.
Like
I know someone.
They're like,
I know
somebody told me that it was
simply
like
because they want to be affiliated with that person. They're in a
I don't remember who said it, but somebody said like, I don't care if you want me back, like, I want you, like.
And the other person is doing any and everything they want to.
And they clearly said, like, I don't want you. They're like, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm so like this. Like, if I know there's nothing there, I don't even, like, one time I broke up with a girl on her birthday.
Okay.
Because I knew it was nothing there.
You the devil.
OG the devil. OG the devil.
What is wrong with you?
It was literally her birthday, but I was so done that, like, it was one of them days, you know, I woke up and I was like, I already knew how I was feeling. Yeah. I was like, I'm done with this. Like, I can't. And you
couldn't have waited 24 hours?
That's what I was going to say.
Or even the night before. Like, the night before.
You got to let the birthday pass.
Okay, you got to let the birthday pass.
But I
got to agree with Menace, bro. I got to agree with Menace on this, bro.
Check me out.
Find out the rest on our secret episode. Bonus levels tomorrow. Velvet Vibes.